Alright, welcome back to here on our WWE 2K19 Universe Mode. I'm, of course, Tom here on the Bad Wrestling channel. Making her way to the ring is Maryse alongside her husband, The Miz. Because tonight, usually she's not the one fighting, but tonight she is trying to earn a spot in the Women's Money in the Bank. That's right, because the next pay-per-view is the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. We need to have qualifying matches for the Money in the Bank. So, we're going to have two Money in the Banks there. We're going to have the men's and the women's. So this is going to be a fight for the women's Money in the Bank matchup. However, before we get into that, earlier tonight, when Seth Rollins was entering the arena, as soon as he was entering the arena, he got attacked by Killian Dane. Okay, here's some footage now as Ember Moon starts to make her entrance. And it was unnecessary, clearly an attack by the new United States Champion and leader of Sanity, Eric Young, who I guess Alexander Wolf rejoined them. I don't know the whole story, okay? But tonight we're not having anything to do with Sanity other than that weird little blimp of the attack from earlier, okay? Because tonight is all really about Money in the Bank qualifiers. We're gonna have two Money in the Bank qualifying matches. First off, the women's one as Ember Moon joining Maryse in a one-on-one contest to see who can enter that horrific, devastating ladder match fight for a chance at glory. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, later on tonight in our main event, we're going to have a match for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match as well. So we're going to get our Ember Moon starting off here tonight, going after Maryse here, kicks her in the back, misses there that time. However, the elbows by Maryse, going for a kick in reverse there by Ember Moon. And Ember Moon bouncing off the ropes. Okay, these two, of course, having their 2K19 debuts. I mean, Maryse was, accompanying her husband, who's out there right now, accompanying her tonight. However, she has not a match except for tonight. Okay, Maryse and Ember Moon both want to make a statement. Of course, Ember Moon, former women's champion, the last women's champion before Nia Jax in our 2K18 series. However, Maryse, look at this off the distraction from The Miz into a snap suplex by Maryse on Ember Moon. And now the kick to the back. The knee to the top of the spine. Ember Moon reverses it. However, Ember Moon going for a big maneuver here into a big jumping Huracan Rana, running Huracan Rana on her opponent here tonight. The Miz watching her husband, no, watching his wife, absolutely getting taken out here. However, throws down Ember Moon there like she's nothing, and now Maryse on the attack, ladies and gentlemen, kicks her in the arm, and now stomps her back. Ember Moon, oh, look at this. Maryse has went to go for an interesting submission hold. However, the bottom rope was above Ember Moon's foot. Okay, so there was the rope break there. However, Ember Moon, look at this. Oh my god, knee. Jesus, she was just starting to sit up and then knee to like the top of the head. Jesus, now definitely working over the top of the head there. Look at The Miz, even shocked and surprised. She's like, oh my god, my wife, no, oh my god. I don't know why that's The Miz's voice. But yeah, but now look at this, distracting Ember Moon once again. And then, oh my god, I was about to say she's going for a Russian leg sweep. However, changed her mind. Face forward when Ember Moon goes for the cover. One. And no, only a one count there. And now look at The Miz. The Miz grabbing the steel chair. Okay, hopefully the referee realizes it. However, he doesn't seem to be, as Ember Moon grabbing Maryse into a suplex there by Ember Moon. And Ember Moon now on the top turnbuckle. That's a long jump. I don't know if she'll make it, but she does as an elbow drop connects. The cover 1, 2, and no, only a one count there. And Ember Moon seems to be looking pretty good here in this one-on-one matchup. Both women want to join the Money in the Bank matchup, the ladder match. Okay, that night is destined to change the series going forward as she hits it there with the big running clothesline. Ember Moon going up top. The Miz yelling at the referee, even though the referee just threw the chair out. Ember Moon waiting for her to get up. Oh, she went to go for it, ladies and gentlemen. Moved out of the way. She went to go for the Eclipse. And Maryse moving out of the way Ember Moon, though, kicking out. Which one of these women will go on to fight in the absolutely devastating, career-shortening matchup known as the Money in the Bank contest? But of course, high risk, high reward going into that matchup. Both women know it. Imagine, because The Miz, I assume, has a one-on-one matchup in his own right to earn a spot as the Money in the Bank match. Imagine both Maurice and The Miz being joint Money in the Bank holders. One the women's Money in the Bank, one's the men's. I bet that's exactly what they want to see happen. However, Ember Moon going for a big roll-up here in the middle of the ring. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and no, only a 2 count off the roll-up. Ember Moon looking on, just looking down at Maurice. Okay, Ember Moon last series, she was a very dominant champion, and then Nia Jax was even more dominant, defeat her, gave her a nasty rib injury. That's where she started throwing people into the post. And then we just didn't see of her a lot for the rest of the series. However, Ember Moon throws her across the ring. Ember Moon showing off some strength tonight against her opponent, Maurice. However, Maurice hits her there with a headbutt. Oh, with a big kick there. However, Maurice, look at this, off the super kick, going after the arm there. And now waiting for Ember Moon to get up. Could be going for that DDT finishing maneuver. Oh, but Ember Moon reverses it. And then, oh my god, into a devastating elbow. Even The Miz looked concerned off of that elbow. But Ember Moon, look at this, going for that Eclipse off the top. And it connects there. The Eclipse connects in the cover. 1, 2, 3. Ember Moon, even through all the distractions by The Miz, is now the first woman in the Women's Money in the Bank matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, she's going to be joining some legend. Okay, that's think of this as the announcement. There is going to be one legend in the Women's Money in the Bank matchup. I'm not entirely sure who, but that should be a fun surprise. But she joined whoever that is, and 4 other people determined by, each general manager exactly who's going to get in to that, to the Money in the Bank, which Raw, which SmackDown superstars. However, we move on to the main event, another Money in the Bank qualifying matchup, which I can assure you is going to leave a high impact for whoever wins that matchup. Okay, we just saw the Women's Money in the Bank get their first competitor in that matchup. Now we move on to the Men's Money in the Bank qualifying matches to determine who's going to be in the Men's Money in the Bank matchup at Money in the Bank. I've said Money in the Bank at least 6 times in the past 20 seconds. Let's move on to our main event. Dolph Ziggler making his way to the ring. Okay, he wants another shot in that ladder match, but will he defeat his absolutely punishing, devastating, and powerful opponent, the man who took out Rey Mysterio on his first night in our universe mode? Okay, a man who has not only won the Intercontinental title in our previous series, but has shown a dominating display throughout our entire series, not only in this 2K19 series, but in 2K18 as well. Kevin Owens looking to earn a shot at the WWE Champion, but first he has to go through Dolph Ziggler, and then he has to go through the 5 other competitors in the Money in the Bank matchup. So Kevin Owens taking on Dolph Ziggler here tonight. Main event. So Kevin Owens, Dolph Ziggler here tonight, going after each other. A big dropkick connects there by Dolph Ziggler, opening this up. It is the brawler, the powerhouse Kevin Owens versus the technician and athletic Dolph Ziggler. Very big clash of styles, however, equally dangerous in the ring. If either of these men were to enter the Money in the Bank matchup, then it would sure as hell be a horrific experience for any of the opponents in that Money in the Bank brawl, that Money in the Bank fight. However, a punch to the face by Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, however, gets moved out of the way by Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler, oh, look at this, moves underneath the clothesline, ducks underneath it. And into a neckbreaker there in this main event matchup here tonight. Punch to the face. And now over and over again with the strikes. Reverse there with the strikes in the corner. Kevin Owens going for a superplex style position. Dolph Ziggler gets out of it, going for a cutter of some time. However, drops him onto the middle rope. And now just look at this slow, methodical there with the attack by Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler going after him. Look at this. Just rubbing his face on it, okay? Kevin Owens gets taken down there. Okay, Dolph Ziggler, he likes to break the rules a little bit. He likes to play around with them. He likes to bend them to his will. Okay, even though rubbing his face, as you just saw on the top rope, wasn't necessarily a rule breaker. It was still a pretty a very much not a nice thing, not a nice gesture, I guess you could say. However, what's nice in pro wrestling, I don't even know, as Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler fighting now. Takes him down. Of course, Dolph Ziggler and Kevin Owens have both injured and taken out multiple people throughout their career in our universe mode. Of course, Dolph Ziggler at the end of the last series took out Matt Hardy with a head injury. Kevin Owens earlier with Rey Mysterio. 2K19 has a super kick there by Dolph Ziggler, connects. And we might see a fast end to our main event. Okay, he gets the rope break. However, Dolph Ziggler just dragging him across the body, dragging the carcass of Kevin Owens. The cover 1-0. A kick out there by Kevin Owens. That KO on his t-shirt, not standing for Kevin Owens, standing for kick out in the moment as we're watching here as Dolph Ziggler, oh my gosh, just gets kicked in the face. However, Rey Mysterio, look at this, Rey Mysterio going after Kevin Owens on the outside. Kevin Owens kicks him in the stomach. In this Money in the Bank qualifier, kicks him in the stomach there, and Kevin Owens and Rey Mysterio fighting on the outside. Throws him into the ring, taking out Kevin Owens. It's a big leg drop there, Kevin Owens. Okay, I definitely can assure you that he was not expecting Rey Mysterio here. The punch, however, gets a punch in the face. Kevin Owens kicks him in the stomach. Off the ropes. Into the pop-up powerbomb there. And Kevin Owens, look at this, picking up Rey Mysterio. He's not done with him. He is not. However, Rey Mysterio turns him around and goes for it here. Dolph Ziggler has apparently left the arena as the 619 by Rey Mysterio. And Rey Mysterio now, frog splash connects. And Rey Mysterio returning with a vengeance on Kevin Owens. As I guess this match was drawn out to a no conclusion, I guess? Was that the rule? I'm not too sure. However, that's going to have to be the end of this episode here on our 2K19 Universe mode. If you guys like to, please let me know by the like button down below. Comment anything you want to comment. Rey Mysterio finally leaving. If you guys like to, let me know. Comment, subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, why not hit the bell to be notified of everything we do here on the Bad Wrestling channel. I'm, of course, Dominic, and have a good day from Bad Wrestling. Bye-bye. Yo.